Hi, welcome to HubSpot 101, the video series where I show you useful tips and tricks based on basic HubSpot features. And for today's video, I would like to talk about merging contacts or merging companies, basically merging two records of the same object. So what is merging two contacts, for instance, is just the fact to take like two specific records and to make it into one. It could help you solve some duplicate issues, and we'll see how it works and the rule to respect. So, for instance, we have two Maria Johnson. One is a real one with email maria@hubspot.com, and one is email with 2M and is like Maria Johansson. We can think that basically it's the same person, but one record is more qualitative than the other one. When we open the two pages, we can see that on this fake Maria Johnson, we have some task notes, we have some activities. But on this Maria Johnson, the real one, we also have some tasks, some calls, some meetings, but they are not the same. Which means that basically we work on those two differently with different outcomes, and we want to merge them together. To make sure we don't lose any data with the merging, we need to choose the final person. Let's say is Maria Johnson. We want to keep because it's a clean address and the clean name. We go to Actions and Merge. And by doing so, we will see that this one will be the final contact. So the resulting contact records will use the primary email of email maria@hubspot.com is what we want. And we just need to choose the correct contact. So this one is Maria Johnson, is the one we want to merge. We click on merge and we realize that it worked. By clicking on email, we can see that as a primary email, we have the correct one, and as additional emails, we still have a proof of the old record. And we also have merged together all the different activities, because you remember the callback task and the note from Maria Johnson is still appearing here among the other tasks of the real contact. So now that we saw that we update a lot property on the same record, we might have one big issue. It's the issues regarding the workflow enrollments. Don't worry, if a property of a specific record is updated because of a merge, and this property is a trigger for a specific workflow automation, your merge contact will not be enrolled automatically in this workflow because of this merge change. However, if the said property is updating later on, it will still get enrolled in the workflow. Another thing to take into consideration is the lifecycle stage. So for instance, if contact 1 is opportunity and contact 2 is MQL, it will always keep the deepest in the funnel lifecycle stage. So for instance, if it was MQL for Maria Johnson and opportunity for Maria Johnson, they kept opportunity because opportunity is deeper than MQL. It's not a matter of who is the primary contact, it's a matter of who is the deepest. Same for the create date, it will not be the primary contact create date, it will be the oldest create date that will be kept. And for analytics, don't worry, all the website visit information and so on will be kept and merged together. I hope this video was clear and useful. If it's the case, don't forget to put a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel. If you want to deeper your knowledge about HubSpot, you can find on the description below a link to my free training containing more than 40 videos on how to set up and optimize HubSpot portal. It was Greg, I wish you a good day and see you soon.